All right, I've taken a ride all the way to Kevin Landrys' combine because I heard Chris Kiernan, he likes to work out a lot. And I'm sick of this dude dodging me. Not only me, he dodges everybody. Podcasters, anybody who wants to interview Kiernan. Oh, he tells them to eat a bag of dicks. Well, I'll tell you one thing. Check this out. It would be like shut up and wrestle. Look at this is shut up and wrestle 6.5. Donkey K. Yeah, babe. Look at this place, man. It's gigantic. Looking pretty quiet. Whoa. Let's go see what's good with Chris Kiernan, baby. I hope you don't tell me to eat a bag of dicks. That would really suck. Chris Kiernan, Donkey K, Center Ring, Kincaid Files. What's up, baby?
How'd you get in here?
I know the code. I don't know if you know, but I know the code.
Must have been RJ Boomman gave you the code.
But anywho, you've been dodging myself and many of the podcasters in the New England scene. We just want to get some information. We want to know what's up with Chris Kiernan. The last time you've been interviewed was by myself over a year ago. This is a year and a half in the making. I figured, hey, you go to the gym a lot. I figured I'd stop at Kevin Landrys. I know it's maybe an hour ride for me, but hey, it's Chris Kiernan, and you won't tell anybody anything. And I'm just gonna kind of maybe get in your way, get in your world right here.
A podcaster.
Yeah, well, you know, there's been Rick Del Santo, there's been Donovan Dwyer, there's been Justin Del Rio. I mean, there's a bunch of them out there, and you just keep telling them to eat a bag of dicks or something like that. And that's, hey, first off, I want to say that's not very nice. Second off, Kiernan, I know I'm in your business right now, but we're over here at Kevin Landrys' Combine, Holyoke, Mass, and I was wondering if I might be able to get an interview. It's been a year and a half, man.
There's other people working out in here, too.
Well, do you want me to interview them instead?
No, you just put something to camera in my face, right?
Well, kinda, yeah. That's what I do. Donkey K, Ricky K, you know.
You better stay out of everyone else's waving and follow me around.
Hey, if that's what it takes, man, I will follow you around to your workout, and we'll just maybe get some info.
I'm definitely not sitting down. I don't got to make time for you.
All right.
Just like I don't make time for any of those other idiots.
So you don't mind that I'm here and we're gonna do this, right?
I still want to know what a podcaster is. I thought they're just fans.
Well, kind of. We are fans, but I mean, it's like a Donkey Kid. I'm a media guy. A podcaster's a media guy. We like to get information out of the local wrestlers.
Media? What makes you a media guy?
Well,
what makes you a media guy?
I can't. Donkey Kid, Ricky
You
K.
have a smartphone? That's what makes you a media guy?
That's exactly what it is nowadays. It's 2020, baby.
Just like every other wrestler, too, right?
But hey.
They can do whatever they want to, too, right?
You know,
whatever they want to call themselves, right?
Why don't we just start right there? Because I have been seeing some of the statuses on the face page and stuff like that, and you haven't been very happy with some of the wrestlers lately. And my question is, why are you getting on everybody collecting dolls, doing podcasts, whatever else you've put out there? I'm kind of curious. Why are you getting on all the wrestlers out there? What's going on?
Dolls. Collecting dolls. Right? You're asking why I'm on people about collecting dolls?
Well, people like to collect stuff. Don't you collect anything?
I don't collect nothing, Don. I don't collect anything. I don't need to collect anything.
Okay.
I collect W's, wins, victories, souls, dolls, toys, video games. I used to be this big. Believe it or not, I was at one point in time that big. Now I'm 6'2", 240 pounds. I got far better things to do than to collect dolls, play video games, and pander to all these idiots that think there's something they're not.
Wow.
They're fans. You pay your money to look at me. No one gives a shit about you or your podcast or anything. No one cares. You pay your money to see me. I don't pay my money to see you.
Oh, okay. That's very true. So let's move on to the W's.
I'm doing shoulders today.
Shoulders?
I'm doing shoulders.
Wow. So you know this.
A lot of wrestlers have no idea about it too, right? Working out.
That's something else. Let's touch upon. You've mentioned that a lot of the guys and girls out there, they're just not doing their thing. They're not doing what Kiernan's doing. Kiernan is prepping. He's always prepping. He's always ready. I don't think he's going to talk while he's... This is amazing. I cannot believe we're sitting here watching Chris Kiernan fucking work out. Can you imagine what's going on today?
This is a Viking press. You know that?
No, I did not.
It's called a Viking press. That's for all you independent wrestlers out there that have no idea what this is called. It's called the Viking press. You use it to develop your shoulders. Try it sometime.
All right. Well, fact known. That's a Viking press. I'm not an athlete. I've never lifted a weight in my life, but that was good knowledge right there. Let's get into that because you've been really on these guys and girls saying you're not doing shit out there, but doing the video games and doing the YouTube stuff. And while you're every day, every morning, every afternoon, I want to say, every evening, you're a workout maniac here. And you're, like I said, you're always ready. You're not getting ready. You're always ready. But you do feel that most of the independent scene right now is lacking in preparation for their body, for their mind, for their craft, where Kiernan is always working on his craft.
Man, there's a lot to unpack. I got to finish this. That's a lot.
But it's something that's been, I'm very curious of. Jesus Christ. What the
Take those off.
Wait, take these off?
Take them off.
Wait, it's 10 pounds. I can handle that. Oh, Jesus. That I can handle. All right. This would go over here, I guess. What the hell? 25. I don't know if I will. I don't know if I can handle this one. Jesus.
So what was your question again? People not taking care of themselves?
I don't know. Where do I put this thing?
I don't know. Over there.
Over here. Jesus. Putting on the big boys. My question was, you feel that the indie scene right now, in our area specifically, you feel that the men and women, they're not taking it serious enough. I feel, just from your posts, they're not taking it serious enough. While Kiernan's always prepping and always being ready, a lot of the guys and girls...
That's not my business what they do, you know what I mean?
Okay.
It's not my business what they do. If they don't want to take it seriously, that's their problem.
Well, I'm just saying...
If they want to stay where they've been for the last 10 years, that's their problem.
Okay.
I might be new to wrestling, but I'm not new to life. I'm a 32-year-old man. I know what it takes to succeed, just in life in general. Apparently, some people don't. What would you describe a workhorse as?
A workhorse, I don't know the exact definition, but he's adding more. Jeez. A workhorse, someone that's continually working on their craft, getting in that ring, getting the W's, as you mentioned earlier, and just really carrying their name across the nation and really making a name for themselves.
So would a workhorse be someone that just wrestles a lot of matches, gets fat, plays video games, grows his hair out down to his ass? Is that a workhorse?
What would be your definition of a workhorse?
Well, you got to wrestle a lot of matches, right? You got to put in the work in the weight room. Everything you do in life has to revolve around wrestling. Everything I do in life revolves around wrestling. There's not a decision that I make on a daily basis that doesn't involve wrestling. Move out of my way.
Oh, okay. Adding more weights, Jesus. I don't even think I could have done that with the 10-pounders alone. This is amazing. We are hanging out with Chris Kiernan, working out at Kevin Landrys' combat. I don't know how I haven't gotten kicked out yet, but anywho.
Everything I do is for wrestling. Every decision I make, every food I eat, every weight I lift, everything I do is to get better at wrestling. How many people out there can say the same? There's none. And I get booed, and I get called an asshole, because I call these people out. Because I tell them it's not okay to sit around and play video games all day and think you're a fucking badass. It's not okay to just do a fucking moonsault off the top rope and think you're a fucking badass, because you're not.
Wow. Strong words from Kiernan, but hey, this is why we're here, because I've been wanting to ask Kiernan some of these hard-hitting questions, but these do come from some of his posts. So, you know, it's not like I'm making the material up, so...
Is that what makes a good wrestler? Is that what makes a good wrestler? Someone that can take a picture, filter it, put a cool saying, strike a cool pose, do a moonsault? Is that what makes a cool wrestler? Or is it when someone comes through that fucking curtain, you believe that they're gonna beat the shit out of somebody?
If you're asking,
what makes it real? What makes it good?
If you're asking me personally, I think I'm going to take the latter because I love the character personally. I love the character when he comes through the curtain.
There is no such thing as a fucking character. That's the fucking problem. There is no such thing as a character in wrestling. Everyone that walks through there thinks they're a fucking character. They think they're Spider-Man. They think they're Superman. They think they're whoever the fucking flavor of the day is. There's no fucking character here.
Wow.
You get what you get, and that's it. If you don't like it, I don't give a shit. If you love it, I still don't give a shit. I don't need any of you.
Wow, that was a little aggressive. I'm glad I didn't die in that. Just gonna let him finish up here. Whew. Man, I don't know if this was such a great idea.
Where's that fucking 10?
I put there was a 10 over there. There's a 10 right here. All right. Gee, I didn't know I was gonna be working. Wow. Man, a little rough just for a 10-pounder. We were talking W's earlier. I have seen you've been racking up the W's. You've been at NWWE. You made your debut. Not only once, but twice you came back. First one was against Nuka.
4-0.
Got the
4-0.
Yeah.
I'm 4-0 at NWWE. 2 matches, 4-0.
Wait, 2 matches, 4-0. How does the math work?
You saw it, right? What happened in my first match?
Well, you kind of grabbed the helmet.
What happened? Did I win?
You did win.
Did I win?
You did.
I got a W, right?
You did.
What happened in the second match? You got a W, right?
You did in that 6-man.
In what?
The 6-man.
There was 3 people standing across the ring from me, right?
Yeah.
Who got their arm raised at the end of the match? Answer the question.
Chris Kiernan.
So I beat all 3 of them.
Oh, okay. The math works. Huh?
Wrecking Ball Legursky, Jay Money, Tyson Maddox. W's.
Wow. Wait, that's how we do it in the record books in wrestling. Is if you have 3 opponents.
If I can walk out there and act like I'm Spider-Man, I can get 4 fucking wins in 2 matches. Tell me I fucking can't.
No, absolutely. You definitely can. The math works.
Math works perfect, right?
Yes, the math.
There was 3 people in the ring. I won.
The match. The
4-0 in 2 matches. It's unheard of, right?
And let me ask you something.
It's unheard of, right?
No. I want to ask you something because
I said it's unheard of, right?
It is unheard of.
To be 4-0 in 2 matches?
Well, kind of, yeah, in 2 matches. That's why I'm trying to figure out the math, but you've totally cleared up that math for me. I do want to get into something from the NWWE show, the last one with the 6-man. You, yourself, the Tokyo Monster, and Mr. Anderson, you were backed by the trust fund approved guy himself, Jared Silberkleit, and I'm going to say it correctly because I don't want you to kill me. How did that come about? Chris Kiernan being associated with Jared Silberkleit. I never seen that coming even 3 miles away, 10 miles away.
It doesn't matter how it came about. All that matters is that it came about. You know what I mean? Yeah, you see what I'm doing here?
Dude, you keep adding.
I'm loading up your favorite indie wrestler. I'm pressing your favorite indie wrestler over my head multiple times.
You keep adding more and more and more, and
Crazy, isn't it?
I just.
Crazy.
To me, yeah. I mean,
when you put in a little bit of work, it's crazy how it works out for you. You know.
So maybe I should start putting down the phone and picking up the Viking press, huh?
Maybe your favorite wrestler should.
Oh, that's true because I'm not an athlete. That's definitely a gimme.
You know what I mean? It's like this is ridiculous. They're still sleeping. What time is it?
I can't really check because I don't want.
It's 8 o'clock in the morning probably. They're still asleep. They're still out. They probably went out all night drinking, playing superhero.
And I kind of got up wicked early to come find you. I mean, first off, I'm glad that you haven't kicked me out of here. Second off, I appreciate your time. I mean, you do know that because if I'm not mistaken, yourself and I, the only interview that you've ever done was last August with myself, and I do appreciate your time here. So let me get some more info because that's why I'm here. We're not here to jerk around. Wait, no, I gotta watch this first. Damn.
I know you want to know the first thing about form.
No.
Perfect.
No, I'll take your word for it. I definitely don't know anything about form. I mean, look at me. I'm built like a freaking kendo stick. I mean, please.
So for someone like me, brand new into wrestling, I've been doing this for about a year, to be 4-0 in 2 matches at one promotion, that's something that should be talked about a little more, I think.
I think so. Hey, can I ask you something? And this is I'm very genuinely concerned about how come we're not seeing Kiernan in more promotions than we have in recent days. And I know the whole COVID thing has kind of effed up the world. But in my eyes, because I think you're quite the athlete. You've come on, you've actually
it's a long
killed.
question. You know what I mean? It's a very long question. It's a very long answer.
Oh, okay. Oh, not to get political.
No, we don't even have to do that.
Oh, okay.
For 12 years, I was doing a job that everyone in this country was too pussy to do.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Yeah, I wouldn't. I wouldn't.
You wouldn't do it. I know you wouldn't do it.
No,
Look at you.
Absolutely, I know.
Look at you. All those people that come watch the wrestling shows wouldn't do it. Well, I did it. And while I did that, professional wrestling was infested by the little rats and cockroaches that are running around here doing flips and moonsaults off the top rope. Strong, legitimate athletes have been pushed to the wayside. That's why you don't see me around much. Because they see someone like me come around, they say, God damn, he's going to kill everybody we have. He's going to destroy our talent. Because he's an athlete. He's a fucking killer.
I'm glad I'm never across the ring from him. I'll let him do this set. We'll kind of step back. Jesus. That is crazy. Oh. I'm glad it's only 10 pounds. Holy crap. So I have to ask you about your workout regimen. If I may, sir, because I have kind of found you at Kevin Landrys Combine. There are many people here this morning on a fine Saturday morning. I got up.
But notice there's a lot of people here, but none of them are wrestlers.
You know,
there's not a single wrestler in here.
You know, I do look around and I don't see any familiar faces.
Isn't that weird?
What?
Isn't that weird?
You did point that out, and I look around and yeah. No.
Empty, right?
Wow. That's kind of crazy.
But there's people here that are trying to better themselves. People here that are trying to better themselves, but there's wrestlers that actually have a profession where it is to be in shape and to look good and to put their best, appearance forward. But they're sleeping. And they drank too much last night, or they ate too much last night, went out party too much last night. That's what you guys pay to see. That's what you pay to go see these kids. You pay to see these people. And it's your fault. It's people like you.
Wait.
That feeds these fucking people. They'll go, these people still come and see me. They still come watch me. I can still do the bare minimum because they'll still pay to see me. It's your fault.
Well, it's not exactly my fault per se, but I do kind of get what you're saying, but wrestling is filled with, many body types, many styles, if you will. Some like the flippy do, some don't like the flippy do. Oh shit, where'd you go? Wait, what the? Jesus Christ. This dude don't stop. I was kind of curious. I was wondering if I might ask you about your workout regimen, sir. We are on a fine Saturday morning. Do you work out daily? Do you work out nightly? What do you have on your schedule, in your daily schedule for workouts?
I work out all day, every day. I told you this earlier in the interview, didn't I? Everything I do is for professional wrestling. Everything I do. Everything I eat, everything I lift, everything I do is geared to be a better professional wrestler. Is geared to get to the top.
So there's been a rivalry that's been going on, and it's been with one great Nuka.
Listen, you got the camera in my face. You're taking up my goddamn time. I'm not talking about anybody else.
But
No, you got the camera in my face. This is my time.
Okay.
I don't care about that stupid little runt Nuka. I don't care. I don't fear him. I knocked his head off twice in a row.
Okay.
I'm done. I don't care about. Anytime he wants to step up, he can step up, and I'll put him down like the rabid dog that he is.
Okay. All right. Okay.
So I'm done answering questions about him. This interview's about me.
Okay. I totally.
Is he here? Are you putting the camera in his face?
No.
Then shut up.
Okay.
It's about me, right?
Yeah, it is. Yes. That was the wrong word to say. I'd like to get into, you have an original theme going on right now. There's a fantastic looking promo picture. It's on the YouTube. And I was wondering if we can kind of get into that, because there's a lot of men and women out there that'll use maybe rock songs or rap songs or whatever. That's
Because they're idiots.
well,
They're morons. That's why.
Let's talk about your original theme. It's got some aggressive guitar work and drum work and such. There's some sound effects from like service, from Army and stuff, or Marines. Marines. I didn't mean to say the A word. My fault. Now, how did that original theme come about? And who? Whoa! And who did it, sir?
I have no idea what the guy's name is. It's on Facebook somewhere. John something or other.
Oh.
Listen, man. You know how I got that?
Yeah.
You're not really gonna appreciate it because you don't even know what fucking hard work is.
Okay.
You know, professional wrestling is my only job, right?
Wait.
You know that, right?
Professional wrestling is your only job?
And no custom music isn't free. See what I'm saying?
Are you still living at Kevin Landry's
It
Combine?
doesn't matter where the fuck I'm living. What does it matter?
Well, last time we spoke, you were kind of living in the bathroom over on the side, and because it had running water.
Well, I won a couple matches, you know, so I might have moved up and out of the bathroom, but...
All right. Well, I was just kind of curious, see if you've progressed, you know, in your living status. I mean,
I did what I had to do. That was very expensive to get that custom theme music. I did what I had to do to get it.
I've noticed you have new gear too coming out.
What are you talking about?
You've changed your attire since the first time we've spoken.
Listen.
I'm gonna die over.
Believe it or not, man, I had a pretty successful military career. It was pretty successful right up until the very end. I managed to save a little bit of money. I'm starting to run the fuck out though. With the gear, with the music. You notice I'm not doing much on Facebook, right?
No,
I don't really do much on Instagram. I don't have the internet. How am I supposed to do that?
Well, they got like free Wi-Fi at McDonald's.
That's
and
what
stuff.
I've been doing. I've been going from like T-Mobile stores. I've been running. I live 11 miles from the Apple store. So I run every evening to the Apple store, make a post until they kick me out. I'll sit there and I play on Facebook. They kicked me out 3 times this week.
Wait, somebody would actually come up to you and
The
kick.
cops came and got me out of there.
Oh, okay, all right. That I could, yeah, that sounds.
I'll go to the Apple store. Hey, I'm really interested in this fucking computer, and I'll play on it. I'll make my post. You know, I get the fuck out.
Wow, so you sign into your Facebook.
Meanwhile, you got these wrestling kids running around with their phones. They're just posting. They're doing their thing. They're in the ring. They're doing all this shit on their smartphones. Come over here.
All right.
Look at this shit.
Yeah, I'll definitely. If he says come over here, I mean we go where Kiernan says.
Got a smartphone. Got a flip phone.
What the hell? You? Well,
Is this something funny?
no. Well, kinda. You've got a flip phone?
Yeah.
That thing is from like 1962,
I'll
man.
tell you what. It's better than that stupid shit you guys are running around with.
Well, I mean,
That's what you think. People think they got smartphones. They can just take a cool picture. But look at me. I'm training real hard. You drove to the gym. You took a picture and you fucking left. And you use your little smartphone. You use your little devices to just constantly do this. Constantly. You believe anything you read on those stupid things. I don't have that problem.
Well, if
I don't have that problem. I know what's right in front of my face.
if it's on Facebook, then it's true.
That's the attitude, isn't it?
That's the way the world works.
That's the attitude, isn't it?
That's right. So now the smartphone that connects everything. See, I don't know what's going on with that flip phone over there. I used to be a flipper myself, but the smartphone it keeps us all kind of in touch with each other and such. You know, we got all the social media. There's a lot going on with the world. I mean, look we've got King COVID running wild, brother. We've got Donald Trump right now. He's got the fucking King COVID. King COVID. Did you see what I? Never mind. That's an inside thing.
That wasn't good. That wasn't a good joke.
No, okay.
That wasn't a good
All right. I'll take that.
That wasn't wasn't even anything close to funny about that.
Well,
Not even remotely close to funny about that.
so I did kind of drive an hour just to
See how big
random.
my shoulders are?
Dude, your shoulders are. Your shoulders are gigantic because I won't say anything different. That's for damn sure.
Unbelievable, right?
Gigantic. I mean, just looking at you from the front, I'm gonna die.
Why don't you move the damn bench?
Well, no, I'm good.
Move the bench.
No, I'm good.
Dude, I don't care if you fall and break your skull, you know what I mean?
No, that's cool, man.
You sure?
Yeah, no, I'm good. Yeah. So I noticed there's no music going around.
What do you need music for?
I thought like when the wrestlers, when they go to the gym and stuff, they pick their favorite playlist and they put it into their earbuds and you know, it gets them pumped up.
If you need music, if you need some kind of theme song to get pumped up for the gym, you probably shouldn't be at the gym. Use the silence. Use the sound of the weights. Use the sound of the steel to drive your fucking hate.
Oh.
You think the person training to kill you is sitting there bebopping to the fucking Backstreet Boys lifting weights? You think that's what he's doing? No, he's probably not. He's probably not doing that. That's a stupid fucking question for a journalist.
Well, a couple things. Backstreet Boys is like so 1990-ish or something like that. And also, I'm not a journalist. I don't know why you guys...
You said you were a journalist at the beginning of this interview.
Oh, sorry. Okay, maybe I am a journalist for today.
You don't even remember what you said. You say so much dumb shit you forget.
Well, you know, I talk to a lot of people. There's a lot of people out there that we discuss wrestling and life and such. You know, just like I'm doing here with Chris Kiernan. Now, I'm very curious. Why don't you get your name out there a little bit more by maybe sitting down and doing some interviews with some podcasters or anybody who's like, have people reached out to Chris Kiernan?
All the time.
But why don't you?
What do I got to say? I got nothing to say to you. I have nothing to say. You're not worth my fucking time. You're not worth my time. You're not a podcaster. You're not a journalist. You're just a dope that's bored at their house. That's what you are. You're a dope that's bored at your house because of quarantine. So you're going to walk around with your cell phone, or you're going to walk around with your microphone, and you're going to call yourself a podcaster, and you're going to try and tell these wrestlers that people are going to watch your shit. Nobody cares about your stupid interviews. No one cares about your stupid fucking podcasts. Well, that's why I don't do it.
Okay. Well, I mean, I will kind of give you that because on our last interview last August, I think my dad, my mom, and Nuka watched that interview because we talked about it post-interview. But anywho, I'll have to go back and look at the views on that one. I hope there is more than 3.
I'm really sick of this Nuka shit, you know? They keep talking about this fucking guy. I'm real sick of him. I beat him enough. I shouldn't have to talk about him anymore. I just don't get it. I don't understand where wrestling is gone. Where this guy just keeps getting brought up in my life. Don, let me tell you something. It took me 1 hour. Look at the size of me. Go ahead. Start from my fucking feet.
Okay.
Come all the way up.
All right. Well, we'll do a... Jesus Christ.
It took me 1 hour to learn how to do a moonsault in that ring by myself. 1 hour.
Wait, you do moonsaults?
It took me 1 hour to learn how to do that. It took me 32 years to build a physique and to build the fucking mindset that I have today. And that's why people don't do it. Because it's easy to go in there and do a backflip. It's easy to go in there and do a moonsault. But it's hard to wake up every day at 5 o'clock in the morning and lift weights. It's really hard to have someone tell you about yourself. It's really hard to have to listen to somebody tell you how worthless you are. But that's what I'm here for. Anybody can do it. A backflip, a moonsault, a corkscrew, a fucking jump over the top rope, whatever you want to call it. But not everybody can press 260 pounds over their head effortlessly. Because it takes years of dedication to do that. Years of dedication to do that. Something that you guys don't understand. You don't grasp. It's only a matter of time until I rise to the top and everyone realizes what I'm talking about.
Well, we've been running for about 30 minutes, and I'm sure you're not going to be able to stomach me much more. So I'm very...
I still got a lot of shoulders left, buddy.
Oh, well, hey, then let's just say...
I got a lot of shoulders left.
Wow. I can't believe... I would never... You know, Mr. Kiernan, you've been speaking about your regimen and the process that it's taken to get your body to where it is. And I got to give it to you. There is no way that I would be able to wake up in the morning and start doing what you're doing. That is physically impossible. Mentally, for Don Kincaid, that would be mentally impossible because, first off, we all know that I'm not that bright. I don't get that much sense. But I wouldn't be able to do what you're doing right now. So I have to give...
Why don't you try? Go ahead. Here. Give me your stupid phone.
Wait, what do you mean? Wait.
Go ahead.
What?
Give me. What do I do? Just hold it after you like
No,
that?
you gotta turn it around.
So I'm pointing it at myself right now?
Yeah, you're...
Fuck you.
No, yeah, you're pointing... No, wait, what do you want me to do? I've never lifted a weight
Go
in
ahead.
my life.
I picked up these 45s. Go ahead, grab those right there.
This?
Yep.
Dude, I can't.
Grab them both.
I can't.
Why not?
It's only 45 pounds. I can't
Only
lift
45 pounds.
it. All right. What do I do with it?
Grab the other one.
No, grab the other one.
At the same time.
Holy shit.
Now pick them up in front of your face.
Yeah, right. Jesus Christ. No.
So you mentioned something earlier, right?
Oh my God.
King COVID, this, that, and the third, right?
Yeah.
Look at that face.
Can I put-
Ladies and gentlemen, look at that face.
Can I put these down?
When the world goes to shit, it's gonna be the first person I eat.
Oh my God. Can I put these down?
Because the weak ones are gonna be the ones that die first.
I am so weak.
Yeah, you can put them down now.
Thank you. Oh my God. How the fuck is 45 pounds so heavy?
I don't know how to work that thing.
Oh my God. Wait, hey, he picks up the 45 and he just starts... Wait, what the... I couldn't even lift them past my hip and that's where they started. My God. I think I blew out one of my vertebrae.
Man, that'll happen when you're not prepared. It should be a wake-up call to you.
Oh.
And you know what's funny? You tried harder than 90% of the indie wrestlers out there today.
I did give it some of my all. I didn't give it all of my all, but I did give it some.
So you half-assed it?
Well, kind of.
Oh, yeah, so you fit in with the rest of them then.
Well, I couldn't lift it. It was just way too much for this skinny vessel is
So
all.
you fit in with the rest of them.
See, now why couldn't you give me those small ones?
Because this is the burnout set. You have to earn these.
Really?
You gotta do the heavyweight before you get the lightweight, the burnout.
Wow,
You don't
okay.
just get lightweight. You gotta earn it.
My God. Can you believe that we just worked out with Chris Kiernan? I lift 240. Whoa, never mind. Oh, I thought he was going to whack me with that thing. So on an average, how long do you work out?
It's all day thing. Everything I do, like I told you, is a workout. I go home, I eat, it's a workout. It's always workout, all day long. Everything I do. This is my life, bread. This is what I do. This is what I'm gonna hope to pay my bills one day.
So when you see guys, you talk about flippy doos and all of that stuff.
It's ridiculous, because check this out.
Okay.
How long have they been doing those flips for?
I don't know, so, some are quite...
6'2", 240 pounds. They've been doing flips for years, right? No one's figured out the defense for it yet. You ready? He flips at me. That's it.
Sidestep.
That's it! How can you deny that? Oh, here comes a guy with a moonsault. Here comes a guy with a crossbody. Splat. Untouched. I can do it all day. I can do it multiple times a day. That's 1. That's 2. That's 3. I just debated 3 flippy do guys like that.
Pretty logical.
Right.
I got to give it to you.
Now I would like to see somebody, once I get my hands on them, grab them over my shoulder, power slam, I'd like to see them just sidestep out of the way. You can't do it. I like to see them sidestep out of the way of that lunchbox fist. They can't do it. Step out of the way of that elbow. You can't do it. Step out of the way of that knee. I can go on and on and on. Crossbody. Splat. But what do I know, right? I'm new, right? I don't know shit, right?
I won't say that, no.
Yeah, of course you won't.
Absolutely not.
Of course you won't. So what else you got? You running out of questions, huh?
Well, you've kind of boxed me in a corner a couple times. You made me lift weights. I think I blew out one of my vertebrae. I feel like I might need a surgical doctor of some kind. We are at a very odd time. Wrestling is starting to come back little by little. We see that most of the shows are.
Another thing.
What?
Coming back. Wrestling's starting to come back. Where'd it go?
Well, can COVID shut the shit
Did it?
down?
Yeah, but does that mean everyone stops? I guess that does mean everyone stops, right? No one trains anymore. They pick up their podcast microphone. They pick up their Twitch screen. What the fuck is Twitch anyways?
Well, it's a platform you could play games. You could like do stuff on it. You could see shows and
game
video.
that I played was Rattler Race. You remember that shit?
I actually.
I know you do. It's the snake, and he ate the apples, and he went through the fucking hole.
I remember that.
Right. That's it. These kids, they're fucking 30. I'm just calling them kids because they act like it. They're like, oh, I can't wait for the PS5 to come. Are you fucking kidding me? You're 30-something years old. You got a kid, and you're posting about your PS5. That's unbelievable to me. You figure out at that age you would have accomplished more with your life. Do you think?
Sure.
Sure, that's a very, you're not very behind me on that. Sure is kind of like, I don't want to get people too upset. Sure, I don't really want to answer that question. That's fine, you don't have to. I know you got a lot of friends that like to collect dolls and play video games. You don't have to answer that question, I'll do it for you. You should be further on in life than collecting dolls and playing video games. You should be. And honesty, apparently, in 2020 is just the end of the world. You can't be honest anymore.
So I was kind
It
of.
used to be the person sitting in the front row lived in their mother's basement and jacked off all day. Now it's the guy standing across from me in the fucking ring.
Oh. Wow, didn't see that coming.
That's a fact. That's a fucking fact.
I was kind of starting to go with wrestling is coming back little by little. We're starting to see some outdoor shows, but the colder weather is coming, so we're going to see what they start doing for the inside shows in the near future. I know we talked promotions earlier, but do you have anything specific, and not anything, any promotion or any...
Anywhere, any fucking time, there is no specifics. I don't give a shit. You got a ring that I can fit in, I'll fucking wrestle there. I don't give a shit. No specifics, don't give a fuck. No state, no borders are gonna stop me. You put me in a ring, I'm fighting whoever's across from me.
So I noticed during your workout, you've been giving us your candid thoughts, because hey, that's what we kind of like around on Stirring the Pot is just shoot from the hip, because this is all on the fly, obviously. But we haven't talked.
It's all the way at the bottom.
What's that?
It's all the way at the bottom. It's at the bottom.
So what's that mean? It lifts all of those up?
It doesn't have any more weight. I can't put any more weight on there. I've outgrown the entire machine.
Do you think I could do this with just one arm?
Absolutely. Yeah, sure.
What?
You can do it one arm. Go ahead.
What's this at, 190? Can I put it up to 40?
Nope, 190. Look at that. That's your favorite indie wrestler's weight right there. Look at him. That little thing. That's it.
Oh, I need to bring it down. I would have died if I just tried it with one arm.
That's what I'm saying.
Jesus Christ. Wow. 190. Fix that and fix that. All right. So where do we go from here? I mean, like, the modern wrestling, which we've talked about plenty, of the flippy doos and such, you seem to be a very old school mentality wrestler. And I know you said that this is not a character, and I totally get that from your point of view specifically. But your mentality on wrestling is different than the modern day wrestler. What have you been studying, or who has brought you to this point of where you're at in your career with...
You're looking at him.
Wait.
You're looking at him. I'm the only one that's brought me here. I'm the only one that's brought me to the dance. Everyone knows I train at Kevin Landrys Pro Wrestling Combine. But no one else brought me to the dance. No one else molded me to make me who I am. This is 32 years. This is going through hell and back is what made me who I am today. Nothing to do with this wrestling ring. Nothing to do with that at all.
So there's no mentor behind...
Mentor?
Yeah.
No. I'm my own mentor. You're in my way.
Oh, yeah, we don't want that. Wait, you bring that thing up? That's still on 190? You're bringing that thing up to your chin? What the fuck? Damn. Wow. We gotta go where we gotta go. So I'm kind of curious. I've been asking you a bunch of different questions.
Absolutely, you've been asking me a ton of questions. I feel like I've answered them very fairly. What do you think?
No, absolutely. And like I said, you've been very candid, and that's why...
I don't even know what candid means, so if you start using big words and try to fucking insult me like that again, I don't even know what the fuck that means. If you ever use that word again, you got a fucking problem.
All right. I'll relax. That was a couple times I've used that word. I don't want to get you any more upset. We've talked about the wrestling scene the way it is now. You've discussed your feelings about how wrestlers, younger wrestlers, even older wrestlers that have been in the game for a little bit, that kind of just lack at what they're doing. And I know that's a message too out there to the independent world. But I'm very curious. Do you have any specific messages besides of what we've talked about? Because, I mean, my stupid questions don't really probably get everything of what Chris Kiernan is thinking about. And I'm just curious if there's something specifically that you would like to tell.
Excuse me, sir, can I have your autograph?
Fuck you. What the fuck do you mean? Autograph. Get the fuck out of here.
You won't even autograph for a fan?
Who is this guy?
That was Ozzy Osbourne, probably. Did you see that guy?
I don't give a shit who that is. What were you saying? Do I have a message for who? What?
I'm curious because we never really get any thoughts out of you. We only get some face page statuses once in a while. And for me to ask you a bunch of questions probably doesn't get to the core of what Chris Kiernan is actually thinking. We did get some solid thoughts, that's for sure.
All right, so before I even answer that question, I'm going to do this.
All right.
It's going to look like I'm smuggling footballs back here. I got footballs.
Wait, what the hell? What the hell is this thing? That thing looks fucking medieval. And second off, do you know that's probably somebody's retired father that tried to come over and get an autograph?
I don't care who that guy is, man. I don't care who he is. He probably pays Mr. Landry to use his facilities. That's all well and good. You can stay over there and use the facilities. You don't gotta come talk to me.
Wait, did you just add more weight to that thing?
Yeah, I sure did. So what was your question again?
If you have any, because you've got a lot of opinions or your thoughts, not opinions, but your thoughts that come out on Face page aren't probably specific enough or don't tell the true story. Is there any specific message that you have for the independent scene, because you feel like you have a lot of anger built up towards the indie scene, or I don't know specifically, so I'm not putting words in your mouth. I want you to speak freely on this interview right now, because this is all about Chris Kiernan.
Man, that's a shit.
I know it's a loaded.
Yeah, I don't have anything to say about anyone specifically. They all know who they are. You know what I mean? They're not putting in the work, but they're out there wrestling every weekend. They're out there embarrassing themselves. They're out there embarrassing everybody. You know? Sad, man. It really is. And then I get booed out of buildings. I get treated like I'm an asshole just because I tell people the truth. Just because I tell them that they're not holding up their slice of the fucking pie here. They're not doing their share of the work. Why am I an asshole for saying that? I'm asking you a question.
I'd never call you an asshole. Maybe some just think that. I don't know why, but I mean, I wouldn't, because
the truth hurts, right? The truth does hurt, doesn't it? So eventually, things are gonna catch up. Like, this is my theory, man, and I'm gonna stick to it. I don't need social media. I don't need your likes. I don't need your follows. I don't need your comments. When I get on social media, I make my post. I give you my 2 cents, and that's all you're gonna get from me. If promoters want to bring me in to beat somebody up based off my social media, then I probably never get brought in, because I don't fucking post on social media. Eventually it's gonna get around that Chris Kiernan is the real deal. I'm a patient man. I've single-handedly brought entire countries to their knees. What do you think I can do to the independent wrestling scene?
I can't even imagine.
It's only a matter of time. It's only a matter of time. People are going to get tired of seeing the same thing every single match. They're going to get tired of seeing the backflips. They're going to get tired of seeing the moonsaults. They're going to want to see somebody that goes in there and knocks somebody's fucking head off because he's legitimately pissed at what's going on in the fucking world. Someone that when he comes through that curtain, they believe everything that he says and everything that he does. Because he knows that when he gets into that ring, someone's going to get hurt. And they know that if someone gets out of that crowd and gets into that ring, that person's going to get hurt. I'm not here to make friends. I don't want any friends. I don't need any friends. Friends are useless. Friends just leave you and dump you on your fucking face when you need them. That's all friends are. They'll hold you up when you need you and they'll fucking bury you. I've learned that in my 32 years. I don't need any of you to be my friend. I don't need any of you to be my fans. I don't need any of you for anything. I'm going to go into that ring and I'm going to beat down whoever's standing across from me, and that's going to be the end of it. And eventually, people are going to recognize that I'm a force to be reckoned with. And it's only a matter of time. I'm a very, very patient man. I have sat in holes and foxholes and fought for days, patiently waiting just for one person to come out. You don't think I'll do this? You don't think I can make this happen? Fucking idiot.
Well, I think we probably fired up Chris Kiernan quite a bit enough.
Yeah, I think you did. I think you done it.
So I think we'll just call it a day with Chris Kiernan. I do want to appreciate you giving me your time, because, like I've said at the start...
I didn't give you anything. I didn't give you a goddamn thing.
Well, you kind of did, because you didn't kick me out or kill me. So
I didn't kill you because you have a cell phone or anything like that stupid.
That's...
Everyone in this world that wants to post everything on social media, tell them what they're going to do, tell them their actions. You're holding a phone in front of my face on record. You think I'm going to hurt you while you're doing that?
Well,
you're going to have to press stop eventually.
And it's coming soon.
It's coming real soon, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
I don't want to be thanking me too much.
All right.
All right, yeah, let's wrap it up.
This is Stirring the Pot with Don Kincaid and my very special guest, Chris Kiernan.
Julia Kilo requesting close air support.